Cops just don't know when to stop when it comes to abusing their power. Today, we'll be looking at some of those cops not getting the reactions they were expecting. Let's get right into it. First up, we have the time UK police tried to get involved with a civilian matter, something that does not need the cops at all. A woman had parked on another man's property and he fined her £10. She's refusing to pay, so he blocks her car in, and then this happens.
It's a private civil matter. No, well, you can help her. It's a private civil matter. You can get off our property, please. Please, yeah, stay off the property. Okay. She owes a parking fine. She's refusing to pay it. I haven't. You won't give us it. It's nothing to do with the police. It's nothing to do with the police. I'm on my private property. Look, with all due respect, because she's parked in there for 8 hours. She's not made a mistake. Why has she made a mistake? No parking. She said to me there, she said, I'll pay you, send me an invoice, but she won't give me her address. It's got nothing to do with the police. It's got nothing to do with you. You're just getting involved in a civil matter because she hasn't paid her fine. It's on a windscreen. She said she'll pay it, but then she's refused to give me her address. So it's got nothing to do with the police. I'm happy to let her go from here off my space once she's paid her due. I'm trying to rent this premises. How can I rent it when tenants can't come and see it?
The cops look like they know they're not supposed to be there, but they just keep hovering around.
So you thought you would just use a unit to let to park on? So it's your parking? It's not. It's not. If you, with all due respect, it's £10. With all due respect, no, hang on a sec. I've got a right to talk here, and I'm telling you.
Have you got your bank card to go and get?
If you ask every person down here, the problems that they have with the parking down here is absolutely astronomical. It's a massive problem, and everybody down here is fully of support of this because people do it all the time. They park here to go there, they go everywhere, and they're always like, I'll just be 10 minutes. She's been here nearly 9 hours.
Okay. So she's parked there, thinking.
No, there's no thought. Don't try and make excuses for it. There's no thought.
I won't engage. If you're not going to listen, we're just going to go around and say,
what's all this? I'm not.
She's made a mistake.
Yeah, and do you believe that? Well, I exactly.
If she gives you £10.
If it's a civil matter, why are you here?
Because the lady's asked for help because she's come back from wherever she's been and she's blocked in, so she's asked
on a private property.
Right, so she said she's going to give you £10.
But she's refused to tell me where she lives.
It doesn't matter. Are you going to give him right?
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll move the car. Please don't park here again.
This next clip is about two cops that try to arrest a police school graduate, but they clearly forgot that he probably knows most of his rights. Spoiler alert, he does. This is how he handles those cops.
Let me see some ID, please.
No.
I've asked you a question.
Okay.
And I have never seen anybody wear a police academy
That's your business.
after
That's
they
your business.
graduate.
I wear it all the time. I have my certification. What are you talking about? Why don't you run the plate? You detaining me? No. Then my question is, are you detaining me? Okay, so then don't tell me where to go. And you better have probable cause before you run up on somebody in uniform. You don't have no reasonable suspicion. What? Why? You detaining me?
I don't want you to get hit by a car.
No. Then my question is, are you detaining me?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so then don't tell me where to go. No. Ask him. Okay, so you're standing here, and I'm here. So what are you talking about? What are you asking me any questions for? Okay, what are you telling? Don't give me any instructions.
I was just asking you that.
Don't give me any instructions.
Until we figure out.
No, since he has no probable cause to stop me, and I'm not being detained, he's got 1 minute, and then I'm leaving.
I don't even know what's going on.
Okay, well then why don't you find out? Because then I'm going to leave away from you.
Because my sergeant asked me to come over here, so I just
Okay, well, you need to find out because I'm going to walk away from you, get in my car, and drive away. So you need to find out from him.
Okay. Do you mind holding off on leaving until I find out what's going on to see if you ask him? Because that's my captain. He's in charge of this.
He's not too smart because first of all, even you know, if I have disabled veteran plate, I can park in a handicapped spot. Even you know that. No, they didn't just change that. It's been that way.
This next cop responded to a woman calling about a drunk driver she saw. The cop, however, made a bigger deal about her refusing to be a part of the report. She called anonymously.
All I wanted to do was record, all I wanted to do was just to let y'all know that there was somebody driving that was intoxicated. And that's all I wanted to do. I don't want to talk to no cops. I don't want to have my name on any reports or anything.
Okay, right here. Let me show you myself.
Yeah, are you familiar with Terry versus Ohio?
Okay, ma'am. Again, I'm trying to explain it to you right here. So Chapter 38, disrupting governmental operations. Okay, failure to identify. A person commits an offense if he intentionally refuses
I have not committed an offense.
Listen, I am reading it to you, okay? If he intentionally refuses to give his name, residence of address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person and is requesting the information, or a person commits an offense if he intentionally gives a false, fictitious name, residence. Okay. So right here under 3, officer requests the information from a person that the peace officer has good cause to believe is a witness to a criminal offense.
Okay, well, I don't know if it was a criminal offense or not.
Okay.
All I saw is that he was weaving.
This cop seems like he's new because he seems to be failing at being intimidating with this woman.
All right.
Okay, but I'm not wanting my name on anything. I already told the lady that I talked to at the dispatch that I didn't want to talk to no cop.
Is this your vehicle, ma'am?
It doesn't matter what my vehicle is. I let the lady dispatch know that I don't want to talk to no cops.
But I came here looking for you because...
Because why?
Because if we're arresting somebody, ma'am, I would like to have a...
I don't want to talk to you. I don't have anything to do with anything. I was just being a good citizen and letting y'all know that somebody was driving and weaving.
George Paul Zebra 2945. Can you tell me who the registered owner is?
This shouldn't be happening at all. This should not be happening. I had not committed a crime. I have not committed any offense. I have not done anything wrong.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I have good reason to believe you're a witness to a criminal offense, and you refuse to identify yourself to me.
I don't know if it was criminal or not.
Not if you think it's...
And that is witness. All I'm doing is I saw him weaving. That's it. See if I ever call anything in again. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I don't have to have anything to do with it. Call your supervisor out here, please.
Then she asks for the supervisor to be called and he instantly makes everything okay again.
Okay.
So unless we have a witness statement, we have pretty good reason.
Well, I'm sorry y'all couldn't get there sooner.
Probably driving around drunk.
Okay.
But it didn't happen in our presence, so...
Well, then I'm sorry.
So he gets away with possibly driving while intoxicated.
I'm sorry. I don't want to have anything to do with it. No, I'm not going to be a witness to anything.
Okay.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with it.
All right.
It's not my fault. I did what I was supposed to do as a good citizen, and that's it. It's not my fault that he's home already. I told the lady dispatch I do not want to have anything to do with the call. I don't want to talk to you. I don't have to. And you have no right to ask my ID or anything.
Ma'am,
I have not committed a crime.
Okay.
I have not committed a crime.
Listen to me.
If you hadn't found me, if you hadn't found me, then what? You wouldn't have a witness anyway.
And that's exactly where we are.
Okay.
You stopped your vehicle. We're pointing me over there.
Okay,
Otherwise,
and?
I have no clue what you look like, what you drove. Nothing.
Okay, exactly. So what do you need me now for?
Nothing now, but...
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Up next, we have the time an auditor was stopped by a cop simply for yelling out his car window. The cop seems to be abusing his power from the start. Take a look.
My name is Officer Cockburn, Shield 35.
Oh, that's great. And again, why are you pulling over?
Because you were yelling out of the car and you were cursing in public. You said, what the fuck did you do that for? You can't, your words exactly were, you can't fucking do that.
Okay.
Did you notice the 3 little kids on the corner?
No, I was driving and then I had to abruptly stop.
Let me just see your license.
Yeah, you can have my license.
Thank you. Is it Alan Michael or is it Michael Allen?
My name is Alan Michael.
I can understand you taking issue with me stopping my vehicle. Okay?
Very, very unsafe.
But I'm not subject to vehicle and traffic laws in a police car. I don't know whether you're aware of that or not. Okay.
You sure about that?
I'm positive about it. That's why we can run red lights. Okay?
Oh, you can run red lights?
Yeah, I'm not going to argue semantics.
Do you realize how wrong you are right now, sir?
No, I'm not. Okay?
You can run red lights.
Yes. Okay. The issue comes up with if something happens, I'm liable for it. All right.
Do you have any idea what you just said?
I'm not going to argue with that. But do you understand why I'm stopping?
You just said you can run a red light.
Yes,
so if you do kill 5 people,
then I'm liable
yourself,
for it.
Well, how can you be liable for something if you're dead?
Okay.
Because you just killed yourself and 5 others.
I'm not going to argue the point with you here. The reason why I'm stopping you is you were yelling, you were cursing.
You stopped very unsafely. Okay. I'm glad I didn't blink at that moment in time, but as soon as I look up...
But you know what, sir? That's not the reason why we're stopped, okay? The reason why we're stopped is because you screaming and cursing out there, okay?
Sir, to me, this is a big waste of time. I wasn't breaking any law.
Yes, you were. It was disorderly conduct.
Freedom of speech is not a disorderly conduct.
When you curse in public and there are little children around,
fuck is part of my vocabulary.
Well,
thank you, sir.
Bottom line is,
am I free to go?
Wrong. Okay, yes, you're free to go, sir.
Okay, have a great day. Please look up the penal law.
Thank you. Okay, I've been a cop for 25 years, sir.
Yeah, and you've been abusing him for 24.
Excuse me?
You've been abusing him for 24 then.
Okay.
Have a good day, sir. It is a fact.
I'm Officer Benson with the Murfreesboro Police Department. This is a field sobriety checkpoint. Have you got anything to drink tonight?
Do
do not have to answer that question.
This is a field sobriety checkpoint.
I understand
we're
that, but I
conducting
don't have to
a
answer
field
that
sobriety
question.
checkpoint. Okay, why don't you pull over right there for me? Pull in that parking lot.
In the parking lot?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You actually don't have to.
What's a field sobriety checkpoint?
I think she just made that up, honestly.
That was two auditors approaching a checkpoint on their way home. They obviously refused to answer, so the cops' first instinct is to do alcohol checks. But then the auditors actually tell the cops their rights, and this happens.
Sobriety checkpoint, that's a new one on me.
Say again.
What's a field sobriety checkpoint? The female officer identified as a field sobriety checkpoint. What is that?
So explain it to you. Please do.
Okay.
What is it?
He said she'll explain.
What's going on?
Keep going.
All right, so we got to find a place to park.
Number one, as officers, when you became officers, did you not swear an oath to uphold the Constitution?
We uphold the law, okay? These are deemed to be legal in the state of Tennessee, okay? And anytime you enter a checkpoint, the officer just says that they take the odor of alcohol coming from the car, okay? Which you said you've been drinking, doesn't mean you're drunk, okay?
I never said that.
Well, you didn't have to, okay? Then we're gonna pull you out of the car, all right? Talk to you for a minute, conduct a series of field sobriety tests. If you're not intoxicated, you're free to go. If you're intoxicated, then unfortunately, we have to do our job, which is enforce the law and arrest you for DUI. As you can see, got you out, gave you a couple real quick tests.
An unlawful checkpoint conducted by the Tennessee Highway Patrol, Murfreesboro Police Department, with their Freedom Wagon over there, where they do forced blood draws. This is a sobriety checkpoint, which is unlawful. We've already been through the checkpoint where they blatantly lied to us and forced me to take a sobriety test.
Next, we had the time two peace officers went to the following man's house in the middle of the night. This is how the interaction went. He was quick to show them that he knew his rights.
I'm telling you, you're not coming in here.
Okay, let me ask you this. I'm not going to go in. How would you describe Ephraim?
Huh?
How would you describe Ephraim? Ephraim or Ephraim? What's his name?
Who the fuck is Ephraim?
You don't know who that is?
I don't know. But hey, listen, I'm finna shut the door, bro. Like, you on some, like, listen, you are a peace officer. You come to make sure it's no problem. You are not an investigator.
Right.
Stop
I am an
it.
investigator.
No, you are not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. Look at you. You dressed like a regular. You get what I'm saying?
So,
I don't know
so you don't
Ephraim.
investigate
I don't
crimes?
know
Okay,
Ephraim.
well, you have a good night,
I don't know none of
Okay.
that.
The only one who knows who's in that room is you.
Right.
And you're not letting us check.
Right.
Which makes us more concerned.
I don't give a fuck though.
I mean, you can do that. That's right.
Right.
But you understand why we're more concerned.
I don't give a fuck though.
Next, we had the time a cop stopped someone for suspicion of a DUI. The man was very cooperative and even told the cops he only had a few beers. This is how the situation started, and the cop was already prepared to arrest him.
We're gonna go to the front. Okay. We'll go to the sidewalk over here. You got anything on your person, any weapons or anything? You mind if I just check you real quick? Excellent.
If you want, I put my hands up in the car.
And just right here. You know, we'll just walk back here to the bed of your truck, right? Yeah. You've had, how many beers did you say you've had today, or drinks?
3 to 4.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
About an hour plus.
Okay. All right.
Like,
just
throughout the time, like from like 6 to. What time is it right now? 2:29.
Okay.
So between that time, at least 3 to 4.
Okay.
I've just been hanging with my buddies. I'm not from here.
Gotcha.
I've just been here working. I came out hanging with them.
Okay.
But after multiple sobriety tests, the situation comes down to the man resulting in doing extreme things to prove he is indeed sober enough to drive. Take a look.
So we got 2 more tests we're gonna go through. Okay. Next one's gonna be the walk and turn test. So for this test, I'm just gonna have you picture a line going down the center of the sidewalk here.
So I can picture anything out of the house. Okay. I can see you my own mind.
I'm gonna have you.
That's what I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have you picture a straight. I'm gonna have you picture a straight line.
I put my hat down.
Sure, sure thing, man.
Do that, you know.
That's good, man.
That's pretty good.
That's a. I can't do that. I'll tell you that. But
so that's what I'm saying. Like, what can I conceive? I gotta be like over here, like this is my own line, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you, what do you want me to do as a straight line? Like, can you give me definitive?
Have you had any psychedelic drugs today, man?
No, I've not.
All right. I'm just trying to be straightforward with you, bro. Just picture a straight line going down the sidewalk.
Even after doing a backflip, the cop still manages to do this to the man.
All right. Tanner, turn around, place your hands behind your back, okay?
Alright, is there anything in the car you need, Tanner?
You have my wallet? I think my phone's in there.
All right.
And that? No, sir.
Your wallet is in the car or is with you?
Okay. Alright, man.
Let's be honest, the backflip there was proof that he was definitely okay to drive.